What's up, everybody? We're S.A.D After Dark out of Brooklyn, New York. I'm Dan Berg.
I'm C for Graffiti.
Check out our music and check out us reacting to Little Person by JON BRION and DEANNA STOREY. This was suggested to us by our patron Julie Halter. Shout out to you, Julie. We appreciate you. If y'all don't know, all of our reactions are chosen by our patrons on Patreon, so go over there, get involved in our content and content decisions for as little as $1 a month, and thumbs up if you enjoy this video.
I'm just a little person, one person in a sea of many little people who are not aware of me. I do my little job and live my little life. Eat my little meals, miss my little kid and wife, and somewhere, maybe someday, maybe somewhere far away, I'll find a second little person who will look at me and say, I know you, you're the one I've waited for. Let's have some fun. Life is precious, every minute, and more precious with you in it. So let's have some fun. Take a road trip way out west. You're the one I like the best. I'm glad I found you, like hanging round you. You're the one I like the best. Somewhere, maybe someday, maybe somewhere far away. Somewhere, maybe someday, maybe somewhere far away. Somewhere, maybe someday, maybe somewhere far away, I'll meet a second little person and we'll go out and play.
Aww. That was beautiful.
Yes. Very beautiful. Very, song was very Manhattan.
I was gonna say that. It's like, I don't know if, subconsciously we're saying that because it's, New York right here, but it's like, it felt like such a New York type of song. Like, as soon as she came in, she's like, I'm just a little person in this sea of people that nobody knows me. I just go to my little job. I eat my little meal, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, that's everybody in this fucking city that we live in. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I want to say, you're not a little person you're the same size as everybody else.
Yeah.
They're all as little as you, or you're all as big as them, however you want to say it. We're all this fucking same here. We're all
Yeah.
dealing with the same shit.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
That's a mindset thing, but I understand, obviously, the point of the song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You know, especially if you really are addicted to that come to the big city to make it mindset. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And you feel like, you know, everything's not going your way within that certain amount of time you thought you were going to make it. I could see how you could shortchange yourself and start to think of yourself as nothing and something small, and that's not it. It's just this city is evil and will eat you alive. No, I'm just kidding.
Are you?
Well, come on. I mean, it's the biggest city on earth. Like, I mean, we've got a lot of crazy things going on here. But no, the jazz sound is very Manhattan. Sometimes you don't really realize it. I didn't realize, like, when we were listening to Miles Davis, how much he's influenced the pulse of this city.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you always think of him and Frank and a lot of jazz tunes, especially around this time of year where jazz is
When it
really
gets colder
prevalent
and-
in the
yeah.
the holiday season and stuff like that. And there's a pace of this particular piano that's very New York. I don't know what that is, but because jazz wasn't created here, but jazz definitely blew up here, and in other cities as well. But like, so, you know, you can't think of jazz and not think of New York. I want to know it makes me want to know what the movie is about, because of the words of the song. But I love the way she was singing it in this kind of like whispery kind of Patty Austin kind of style. I love the piano. Sometimes when the piano's really strong, I kind of forget about any other instrument that may have come in. So if there was one, I didn't hear it.
I did. Shout out to the upright bass. The upright bass makes a great touch, because that really gives it that jazzy feel too.
Yeah,
more
it's
so
like
than
I
an
forget
electric
about
bass.
all the other instruments.
Yeah. I think the combination of the upright bass with the jazzy piano really just gives it that vibe.
Yeah.
And I want to say something. This actually, when you were talking about it, it even became more personal to me, because I want to tell a quick story. So when I moved to New York City to start a band, right? Which we did.
Yes.
Right? So, and I remember when I moved here, I was like, yeah, like, I'm so dedicated. I fucking moved 1,000 miles from here to do this. Like, there's no way that it can't happen for me. Blah, 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 blah. And then I started going to all these open mics, and I started looking around, and I'm just like, oh, wait a minute. Like, that's what everybody's already done. Like, that's the prerequisite to even be here.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for like a split second, I felt like kind of small. And then I realized, like, that's how it is for everyone. So what are you going to do with it? You just got to fucking work.
Yes.
So that's what I realized. But it is really crazy, because I did have that moment of just being like, wow, I'm really not as big as I thought I was. And here I am in this city. No one gives a shit about me. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to care about me. It's just like, what are you going to do?
Yeah. Because you have this like, you know, the city can harden you and stuff like that and just make you feel. I remember when we moved up to the suburbs and somebody came up to me and was like, hey, what's your name? And I was like, why? I swear to God. First day of school.
What's it to you?
I was like, why?
Yo, that is hilarious. But I get it. I totally get it. Wow. Okay. So that's a little sneak peek into our respective psyches. So shout out to Julie for suggesting this. We appreciate you. We appreciate everybody on Patreon. You're helping to make all these videos possible. We're S.A.D After Dark, and we'll see you around.